hey, indeed, and welcome into the Guest Room Podcast.
Oh, dear.
I think I'm on the wrong podcast.
It's the Guest Room Podcast. I'm your host, Mike. That's Kevin over there.
Anesthetic.
That's Andy.
Seems.
And that's KD.
Wrong.
Absolutely not.
What?
Huh?
Anesthetic seems what like
Why does it seem wrong?
I don't
Anesthetic.
purport to speak
Okay.
truth.
Okay. Okay.
As much as we accidentally do it from time to time.
Okay.
Also, wouldn't it be anesthesia seems wrong
No.
or anesthetics?
Yeah, that was a weird starting word, to
Okay.
be sure. Hey, this is a podcast that you're listening to right now, in case you were wondering. Perhaps you're hearing it on the radio, and you didn't know it was a podcast.
If you're hearing this on the radio,
Things have happened.
Wow.
Wait. Yeah, go ahead.
like,
Either something has gone terribly wrong.
I'm having an aneurysm right now.
If they're hearing this on the radio, the only explanation is that we've gotten really big in the year 2045.
I'm trying to get smaller.
And
I've lost 48 pounds already this year. I don't want to get big again.
In 2045,
2045, I mean,
all your kids will be out of the house.
All your
and they're
wife.
playing reruns of our first season on the radio, which still exists somehow.
Hey, to that disc jockey there, setting us up for, playing this particular episode, just kind of sitting there, twiddling his thumbs, waiting for it to end so he can cut to commercial. We see you. We love you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not going to big time you.
Hey, we play trivia games on this podcast, and one of the trivia games we play, I'll introduce to you right after I introduce a different game, which is one that you play, called the Secret Phrase Game. Hey, we're getting there. We are getting there. The Secret Phrase Game is a game where you try to find out what the secret phrase was.
But if you're in 2045, you missed the window.
You can no longer get free merch from us.
Slightly missed the window.
There may be a different way to get free merch. Show up to a warehouse somewhere. It's probably there.
Just anywhere else.
Yeah.
Our show is that
We've
big.
made it that big.
Missed
We're
it
in warehouses
by that
everywhere.
much.
Hey, you can, once you find out what this secret phrase is, you send an email with that secret phrase and the phraser to theguestroompodcast@gmail.com. It's pretty easy. You got to do that within a week of this episode airing, however. Now, the other game I was going to introduce, Pub Quiz.
Pub quiz.
Pub quiz.
Pub Quiz.
Pub quiz.
So, Pub Quiz is pretty simple. The four of us have all prepared a Pub Sixer with 6 trivia
Absolutely
questions
we have.
to ask
Absolutely we have.
I don't know
the
what that is, and I've never prepared one.
other 3 hosts, and for you at home. Now, the way that we score this is if we get an answer correct to a different host question, we get a point.
And host and question point.
A host and question point. Now, if we are the poser of the question, we have a chance to get a point as well. We need to get 1 or 2 of the other hosts to get it correct. If we get 0 or 3, then unfortunately we get no point.
That was a little bit convoluted, but I followed.
You know, when you
It's
It's
explain
almost like
couple
you've
times
played
before.
this game.
the same
Yeah.
thing 15 times,
You kind of forget how to explain the rules.
well, sometimes it's like, I got to switch it up. So I'm
Okay.
going to say the rules backwards this time.
Okay.
So this time, KD, you're going to be starting us off
Alrighty.
with a little bit of pub quiz.
Only a little bit of pub
Just
quiz.
a smidgen.
All right. Question number 1. Charlize Theron played one of these belonging to Charlie.
For Theron?
Charlize Theron. That one?
No, she's
No.
Theron.
South African, right?
Charlize Theron. That one?
She was in the music video
Is
for Brandon Flowers, with lead singer of The Killers,
Oh,
when he went solo. Yeah,
who knew?
I did.
No. Thanks, Andy.
She's in the Italian Job.
She is. I'm pretty sure that's the only thing I've seen
No.
her in.
No.
Really?
Have you seen Mad Max?
No.
Have you seen other things with her in it?
No.
You're right.
I
you
was
haven't seen
really
anything
banking on that first one to be a yes.
else. Got as far as 1.
All right. I believe we have answers. Let us reveal. Mike says angels. Kev says angel. And Andy says angel. That is all correct. And I did
Yay.
predict that you would all get that.
Oh, then why did you ask the question?
You know, I thought about asking it in a more convoluted way, but then I needed to be done writing this pub quiz.
We like convolution on this podcast.
We do.
All right, question number 2. This is the last name of the 1964 Nobel Peace Prize winner.
Winter.
And then, so when you decided we would all get the previous one right, you were like,
Wow.
I gotta offset that somehow.
I don't want any points this round.
Yep. This is the last name of the 1964 Nobel Peace Prize winner.
Oh, wait. So it's right after the one from 63.
All right. I believe we have an answer. Waiting for Mike to finish writing. And reveal. Mike says Smith. Kevin says Kissinger. And Andy says JFK. I'm sorry, those are all incorrect. The last name of the winner was King.
I was just as right as you guys. Also,
Yes.
JFK is not a last name.
I mean,
But I
it
did
might
get
be.
I did get 2 K ones. That's interesting.
Okay.
You got a J from him.
That's true.
Mike.
Oh yeah, I know the Muffin Man.
All right. Question number 3. I'm doing good, guys. Originally thought to be a nebula, Andromeda was upgraded to this in 1924 by Edwin Hubble. Originally thought to be a nebula, Andromeda was upgraded to this in 1924 by
Is it
Edwin
bad that I'm
Hubble.
not sure if the word I'm going to choose is smaller or bigger than a nebula?
Does upgraded have to mean that it was bigger?
Let's reveal. Mike says galaxy. Kevin says galaxy. And he says galaxy. That's all correct. It's galaxy. Good job.
Thank you.
I still have no points.
Katie doesn't know
Targeting?
where the fence is for knowledge.
Oh.
That's true. I really don't.
He just runs around in the knowledge field.
I just got a picture in my mind.
That's a great picture. And he's like, is this a knowledge?
And then sometimes Katie doesn't go in the knowledge field, and he just thinks, "Yeah, this is a good answer." let me just
That's a
go-
knowledge. Anything I find.
Let me just search in the realms of my brain, come up with a question.
All right. This type.
Let's hear it, Katie.
This next question so does not help this. So does not help this
To and fro.
analogy. And it does not help me in this analogy.
Let's hear it.
This type of 18th century sailboat is recognizable for its narrow hull, allowing it to reach high speeds.
Excuse me?
Hey, you're the boat boy.
What? Did you predict I get this one right?
Yeah.
What? A narrow go again, please.
Yeah, go again.
This,
Choose a new question is what we mean.
this type of
Go fish.
No, really, the part that helped me was the 18th century. Yeah.
This type of 18th century
Oh.
sailboat is recognizable for its narrow hull, allowing it hull Hull, allowing it to reach high speeds.
This is the only word that I know that is a sailboat.
Tack and jibe.
Yeah.
Jimmy, I think,
Jib?
was
Jib?
Jibe.
No.
the cut of his jibe. Let's reveal. Mike says skinny boy with a B-O-I. Kevin says a square rig. And Andy says a schooner. Those are all incorrect. We are looking for a clipper. A clipper.
Are they from Los
That
Angeles?
look almost looked like you were trying to look at us like we should have known that.
Oh.
You don't frolic in the knowledge field?
You're the only one that frolics.
Yeah. We must be at different fields.
All right, question number 5. This is going well. This is a type of car and a type of horse. All right, we good?
Yep.
Reveal. Mike said race. Kevin said Mustang. Andy said Mustang. I'm sorry, that is incorrect. We're looking for Charger.
Oh, that's right. A Mustang's a type of lizard.
The next question is...
And it's not a car.
The next question is what common bond
Wait,
did the
hold on,
5
wait, hold
previous
on.
answers have?
Just because you're trying to get to the common bond doesn't mean that your fifth question was correct.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm waiting for Andy to finish
I mean,
writing.
I've got an answer. I just don't know.
All right, let's reveal. The common bond is Mike says LA teams, Kev says LA sports teams, and Andy says LA sports teams. That's correct.
What's Smith?
It's King.
Oh, it's King.
I wrote Smith.
Wrote Smith. Ah,
You know, the
why
Smith.
did you correct me?
What are you talking about?
No.
Oh my gosh.
You asked what the second one was, and I was like, oh, it's Smith.
It is Mike's turn.
I got 0.
I got 3.
Should have 4, but 3.
3 should have been 4. You should get a -2 or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not like I'm going to win.
I
That's
hope.
true. It is a pub quiz. All right.
It is really special to get 0 and have people get 3 or should have been 4 on your board.
See, the thing is, I think we're all kind of shooting for the other host to get like 3-ish points.
Yeah.
But it's in a way that the guest or that the poser ends up getting 6 points.
That's right.
KD ends up with the same result for the other competitors, but not for himself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Question 1. This is a themed sixer, and the theme is art. All right. Question 1. This Dutch painter worked as an evangelist in Belgium before he decided to become an artist. Everyone ready?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
All right. Kevin says Van Gogh. Andy says Van Gogh. Katie says Van Gogh. You're all correct.
Wow.
It's the only semi-Dutch name I could come up with.
True.
Semi-Dutch.
All right. Question 2. In what Italian city is the Uffizi Gallery?
Uffizi?
Uffizi.
Uffizi.
I mean, I don't speak Italian, so I can't guarantee you that that's correct.
Spelling?
Pronunciation?
Spelling?
Oh, you want the spelling?
Yes.
That
was a question.
That was a question. Uffizi.
Oh, I'm going to change my answer.
Uffizi.
Everyone ready?
C.
All right. Kevin says Venice. Andy says Florence. Katie says Florence. It's Florence. I've been there. Travel flex.
Same. Travel flex times 2.
I haven't been there.
Double flex.
Flex
almost-
squared.
Almost a triple flex. All right. Question 3. This famous painting was done by Grant Wood in 1930. The models for which were Grant's sister and his dentist.
Oh. What is that called?
Can you say again, please?
This famous painting was done by Grant Wood in 1930. The models for which were Grant's sister and his dentist. Your dentist's name is Quintist?
What if I draw it?
Can I tell you what's in the picture?
No.
Oh, come on.
Actually,
I just told you what was in the picture.
No, I think
Grant Wood's sister and his dentist.
No, I think that's actually the title, Andy. The things in the picture.
No, it's not.
All right.
I don't think it is.
Okay, not dentist.
Quintist. Everyone ready?
Yep.
All right. Kevin says farmer and wife.
Oh crap.
Andy says American
Farmer.
farmer. KD says a farmer and his daughter. Sorry, the correct answer is American Gothic.
Oh, I had a word right.
You did.
Have a point for Andy?
No. I'm surprised, KD, that you put in a farmer and his daughter, because everyone mistakes that
For his
painting
mother.
for it being a married couple, but it is in fact supposed to be a farmer and his daughter.
Wait, what?
She looks older than him.
Yeah,
she does.
but it's supposed to be his daughter. I guess Grant Wood's sister had bad genes.
He's a terrible painter.
So did Grant Wood?
Yeah.
Actually, I looked up a picture of Grant Wood.
Oh,
It was of course it was a what do you call it? It's the autobiography of painting.
Self-portrait.
Yeah, that.
My God.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
That's the episode title.
I've never seen a photograph of Grant Wood, but it was a great painting. I don't know if it was accurate, but it was very good.
He
Well done, Grant.
just paints some super hunk dude. He's Henry Cavill.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
1930.
Oh, look, I painted myself with a 6-pack.
Make that a 12-pack.
All right. Speaking of which, I saw a license plate today that said 12, not 6. Does that mean something? Oh, I saw another license plate today. Here,
We're going to have a segment on this?
Yeah, I have a little beef with this stupid license plate. And it was an ASU license plate with the pitchfork and all. And it had 2 ASU bumper stickers on the same car. But the license plate letters and numbers were
U of A grad.
BOOCTS. which of course, Boo Cats. Now, I'm all for repping your alma mater or your favorite team or whatever, but when you're just all you're about is hating on the opposition, that's kind of a dumb sports fandom.
That's all that Arizona schools have.
Is hating on the opposition?
Yes,
you can't even.
No, because they're not good.
That's dumb.
So it's finding ways that you're not good as them.
But they are number 1 in innovation?
Yep.
Yeah. And number 30 in law school.
And number 6,000 in coming up with new catchphrases. Question 4. This iconic comic strip debuted in October of 1950. All right, Kevin says peanuts. Andy says peanuts. Katie says peanuts. That's correct. This famous ballet was written by Peter Ilyich Tchaikovsky.
Oh.
Don't know if I said that right, but I doubt it.
Got it.
Kevin says Nutcracker.
Oh,
Andy
crap.
says something with a swan.
Swan Princess?
And KD says Nutcracker. It's Swan Lake.
Did he write Nutcracker, though?
What do you mean? Did he?
I'm pretty sure he also wrote Nutcracker.
But he did something with a swan.
No one gets a point.
What was the clue again?
This famous ballet was written by Peter
Tchaikovsky.
Tchaikovsky.
Who wrote the Nutcracker? Pyotr Ilyich Tchaikovsky.
Yeah, mine says Peter.
Wait, so we all get a point except for Mike? Wait, no, you still don't. We all get a point except for Andy.
No.
I mean,
So unless there's a theme
If
to
we
this
don't
board,
get Mustang, absolutely not. Absolutely not. There's no way.
I don't know. Is this subject to a 6-question theme? Did you just pull a freaking KD?
there's no theme. It was a bad question, so I have to give points to the people that wrote Tchaikovsky ballets, which are Kevin and Katie. Sorry, Andy. But you were the closest to my answer. Also, you've given me a point. Question 6. In what European...
Just big time umbrage it, Andy. Do you want my umbrage shirt?
Nope.
It's almost the same color as your shirt.
It is, actually.
You can.
This is so silly that
I will.
Yes, yes.
hurley my umbrage
that
shirt
of
at
these
you.
two situations, these two have each come out with a point.
that's what I'm
And
saying.
you've come out with 0.
That's what I'm saying.
I should come out with at least 1 point. But, yeah, especially KD coming out with a point is just ridiculous.
and Mike is,
two?
of course, going to vote no on the last category because it benefits him. And then he's going to vote yes on this one because it benefits him.
Wait, so I got 1 point out of these two. Mike got 2, and you got 2.
Except so.
So Mike got 1.
Question 6. In what European city is the Van Gogh Museum?
Flurgan.
All right. Question 6. Everyone ready?
You asked it. Yes.
Yes. Is
Oh, yeah. I have an answer.
Yes.
That was a question. Kevin says Paris. Andy says Amsterdam. Katie says Amsterdam. It's Amsterdam.
Hey.
I just thought,
And so you went with it.
yeah.
All right.
3.
After a just rousing 2 Sixers.
Rabble-rousing.
4.
4?
I got 3 on that one, and I'm at 6.
Van Gogh, Florence, Peanuts, Amsterdam.
Wow.
I got 5.
All right, Andy, it's up to you.
KFC's Twitter account follows all 5 of the Spice Girls and 6 people with what first name?
Oh. Wait.
I know this.
Wait. What? Okay. How many spices do they have in there?
Man, some people are just so clever.
They are. All right. Everybody has answers. Reveal. Mike and Kevin say herb.
Sad.
Katie says pepper. Herb is right.
Herb?
11 herbs and spices.
Thought it was 23, but that's Baskin Robbins, isn't it?
That's
Dr.
Dr. Pepper.
31 is Baskin Robbins.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been here before, haven't we, Gollum?
Question number 2.
I have no memory of this place.
What rapper sued Taco Bell for using his likeness when they introduced a new menu in 2008?
A whole new menu.
A whole new menu.
If I clarify it, it might give it away.
Alas, when my pork smells
I'd like a little clarity in my life.
Everyone have answers?
No.
Oh, what have you been doing?
Thinking about rappers
Okay.
and then singing.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, go ahead and reveal. Mike says Nelly. Kevin says, Lil Chalupa. Katie says, Eminem. If I would have told you they introduced a value menu, would that have helped you?
Oh, wait.
Oh, what? No.
50 Cent?
50 Cent.
Yeah, that would
Good
have
job,
helped.
O'Brien Brothers.
Can confirm.
What is
Curtis Jackson.
What is the only state capital without a McDonald's?
McDonald's seems so ubiquitous. Like,
It's pretty crazy that they're only not in one capital.
no, it's pretty crazy that
They're not in one
aren't
capital.
in one capital.
No.
I'm just playing the odds on this one.
How many capitals did you write down?
49? May the odds be ever in my favor.
Wouldn't be the first time you wrote down a list of 40 plus things.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay, everyone has answers. Kevin says Juneau. Mike says Juneau. Katie says Cheyenne. No, I'm sorry. The correct answer is it's a callback. Montpelier.
Darn it.
That's a callback?
Yeah,
Really?
we said it once.
We mentioned that Vermont has a capital.
Yeah, Montpelier.
I only said Juneau because KD started singing
Oh, Canada?
the O Canada song, which sounds a lot like the theme for Genovia. And
But it's
Genovia
the
sounds
exact
like
same
Juno.
tune.
Yeah.
I'm really, really worried if this is a themed six-pack.
Herb, 50 Cent, Montpelier.
Question number 4. What restaurant paid over $40,000 for an oversized hat worn by Pharrell at the 2014 Grammy Awards? These are the ones where I wish I could show a picture.
I mean, I've seen Pharrell in oversized hats
Okay.
before.
Okay.
I've not.
You have an answer?
Yes.
No.
You have an answer?
No.
I mean, whatever.
Okay.
Wha-
Reveal? Kevin says Hard Rock Cafe. Mike says Burger King. Katie says Arby's. It's Arby's.
Let's go.
If I showed you the hat, you'd be like, oh, Arby's. It's
We have the meats.
Question number 5. According to the restaurant that serves it, this fast food item comes in 4 distinct shapes: the bell, the bow tie, the boot, and the ball.
And I'm trying to give you the fast food restaurant.
No.
The fast food item.
The item. Oh. So I need a menu item name.
Correct.
So if I haven't heard of it, there's 0 chance that I guess it.
Sure.
The bell, the boot, the
The
bow
bell.
tie, and the ball.
Yes. Do we have answers?
I am answers.
I wrote words.
Yep.
Okay.
I wrote word.
Reveal. Kevin says Hush Puppy. Mike says
Yes, yeah.
Nuggets. Katie says cheese curds. Mike is correct. It's McNuggets. Chicken McNuggets.
What? Really?
Yeah.
They have 4 shapes?
Apparently. Question number 6.
Okay.
Due to pre-existing trademarks, this fast food restaurant became known as Hungry Jack's when they expanded into Australia.
It seems weird considering that Australians called McDonald's Macca's.
They do?
Yeah.
Mike now wants
Or
to
no, I'm
change
sorry.
his answer.
Macca's or Macadaka.
They do?
They do.
Why?
Because they're Australian.
They are Australian. They
Huh.
are so Australian.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Answers? Kevin says Jimmy John's. Mike says Jack in the Box. Katie says Jack in the Box. No, I'm sorry. It's Burger King.
That makes sense.
Absolutely not.
Pre-existing.
1.
2.
3.
I still think Lil Chalupa's a rapper.
Chalupa.
He might be, but he didn't sue Taco Bell.
But he should. He should, really. Hey, we have one more sixer remaining.
Mm-hmm.
And that sixer belongs to Kevin.
I brought a six-pack.
I don't have very many points.
I don't think a lot of us have very many points.
I have 6.
That's not very many.
Mm.
All right, number 1. A membranous gap between the bones of the cranium in an infant or fetus is called what?
No, I know it. I just don't know it.
Wait, say what?
Yeah.
What?
They always talk about this thing when you go to the... Yeah. What is
Yeah.
that called?
What is that?
A membranous gap between the bones of the cranium in an infant or fetus is called what?
Kitty, you're writing a lot of things.
I was mostly just moving my pen around, not knowing what to write.
Oh.
All right, reveal. Andy says soft spot. Katie says hard space.
Headspace.
Headspace. And Mike says soft spot. I'm sorry, the answer is Fontenelle.
That's a city in France.
It's a cheese.
Yeah.
Sorry, the answer is Gruyere. Number 2.
Oh,
Both
gross.
a city in France and a cheese.
I hate that you know the first part of that.
It's named after the city in France. The cheeses.
Okay. Name one of the 2 co-founders of Google.
No.
Oh, Flarkin Darkin.
Hey, Google, who invented you? It didn't do it. Relax.
All right. Everyone have an answer?
Yeah, I've got an answer.
Andy. Alex G.
Yeah.
Katie. Larry Page. Mike Ashton Kutcher. The answers were Sergey Brin and Larry Page. KD
No
with a point.
way.
Let's go. I wrote Larry Ellison and crossed off Ellison and wrote Page.
Larry Ellison's Oracle, isn't he?
You spelled
Yeah.
Page wrong, but I still gave it to you.
Thanks.
Number 3.
Wow.
How many children were in the Von Trapp family depicted in The Sound of Music?
Oh, there were more?
Or less.
How many children?
Mm-hmm. All right, let's reveal. Andy says 9. KD says 8. Mike says 7. The answer's 7.
Darn.
That movie is way too long. It's like a movie, and then there's an extra part about Nazis at the end.
You know what movie is like that? Australia.
I haven't seen it.
It's Hugh Jackman.
The one time I had a chance to see it, I played Balderdash instead.
That was a better choice because I was there and I watched Australia.
Number 4. What country's flag allegedly fell out of the heavens during a battle in 1219?
Allegedly.
All right, let's reveal. Andy says Vatican City. Katie says France. Mike says Ireland. I'm sorry, the answer is Denmark.
Darn.
Delusional.
Number 5. In what decade was the Hershey's Chocolate Company founded?
You have so many decade questions.
I really like the decade questions.
The Hershey Chocolate Factory
Company.
Company. Invented? What did you say?
Founded.
Were you listening to my question?
No, I was thinking about how many decade questions you have.
Yeah. I usually try to include one. In what decade was the Hershey's Chocolate Company founded? All right, let's reveal. Andy says the 20s. What?
18.
18?
Yeah.
1820s.
Sure.
Okay. KD says the 30s.
19.
1930s. Mike says the 1940s. I'm sorry, the answer is the 1890s.
Darn.
All right. Number 6. How many members are there on the UN Security Council? How many members are there? This is permanent and non-permanent on
Yeah.
the UN Security Council.
So we're not talking voting and non-voting,
Permanent and non-permanent.
like veto power.
I believe there are 5 permanent members and 10 rotating members, and I just gave the answer away.
Wonderful. Well, that's,
So we're all writing 15, right?
let's see. I'm ready.
What?
Wow. Wow. Man, if only I would have. If only I would have asked more questions on the other. The soft spot, you say? Tell me more about it.
What would you call that? In medical terms?
oh man, I was so confused, like what you were doing.
It's like,
Like I believe I'm like what?
wait a second.
I've written a number.
I have as well. Weird. 15? 15?
All right, we all got 15.
Wow. I finished with 1 on that category.
Yeah, 2 for me, Bob.
2 for me.
Wow. Not.
Unfortunately, that was the difference between you winning and us tying.
Wait, so I won, you're saying?
Well, that plus the fact that KD should have given me an answer that neither of us got earlier. If both of those things had happened, I would have beaten you 11-10. Instead, I got 9.
What'd you get?
10.
9.
11.
You got 11?
Ah!
Wow.
I did it.
KD?
8.
8, 9, 10, 11.
Got 3, 4, 1, and 3.
Get it, Andy.
Wow.
Let us go.
Well,
Would any of you
well
guess?
done.
Would any of you have guessed 15?
No, absolutely not.
I was
Nope.
going to guess 14.
I was going to guess 9.
I was going to guess 9.
Hey, I want to try something a little new on this episode. Can you guys each pick a favorite fact you learned from the board?
Andy's board is completely blank, as is mine.
Oh, no. Hold on.
Hold on was cool.
Yeah. What was that thing about a Fontenelle?
Fontenelle.
Fontenelle.
Okay.
I like Fontenelle better.
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know. Like, I think maybe the UN security thing. But
Oh, what a gross favorite fact.
what?
That's just gross.
The situation surrounding me learning that fact, though, was wonderful.
I think my favorite was the herb thing. The fact that KFC follows, you said
Clever.
5 herbs.
I feel like social
6.
media managers
herbs?
are so clever sometimes. It's just like, man,
Yeah.
they don't get paid enough for what they
You don't
do.
know that.
For me, it was the fact that people in Montpelier are just complete schmucks that
Don't have
look
McDonald's?
down their noses
skinny?
at fast food.
Oh, and you
Or
learned
maybe
about
they just-
McNuggets, bells and boots and
Oh,
bow
actually,
ties
that's a
and
great fact.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
whatever that last one, balls.
Yeah.
Balls.
Balls. It's always balls.
All right, so the secret phrase game was a game that we played on this episode. If you think you know who said it and what they said, you can send your guess to theguestroompodcast@gmail.com. And if you're right, within a week of this episode airing, you'll get entered into a drawing. And at the end of the month, we will pull all of the correct answers, write them on a whiteboard. No, first we'll put them into random.org and find out who is the lucky winner. And then that person will get some special guest room branded merch. Now, we've advertised on the last couple of episodes, our merch game is strong right now. Still looking for those gargoyle pants, but really excited for my Captain Beefheart shirt that's on its way.
Gargoyle pants. We need those.
We do.
Do we have a gargoyle pants shirt?
We do have a gargoyle pants shirt,
Good.
but
I need to get one of those.
we need pants.
Yeah.
Pants with actual gargoyles on
A
them.
gargoyle pants shirt pants?
Oh, like the mugception thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Cool. Well, listeners at home, thank you guys. We really appreciate you. We appreciate you for joining the guest list, which you can do at patreon.com/theguestroom-podcast. We appreciate you for telling your friends. And hey, we recently learned that somebody told their mom, like we told them to do. So shout out to Lori. We see you, we hear you, we get your emails.
You know what? I'm just going to dub right now. Lori is the mom of the podcast.
The official guest
mom.
room podcast
Yeah.
mom.
Podcast mom.
Hey, Lori, you're our mom from now on. And we love you. So for all of us here at the Guest Room Podcast, KD, Andy, Kevin, and for Lori, our mom, I'm Mike. As always, farewell.